The Philadelphia Eagles lost one piece of its backfield. Running back Donald Pumphrey, who tore his hamstring in Wednesday's practice, was placed on injured reserve Friday afternoon. The 5'9" Pumphrey impressed coaches during off-season workouts as a potential weapon in the passing game out of the backfield. The fourth-round rookie struggled in the preseason, however, and was inactive Week 1. The injury could stymie the rookie's development this season, as well as wipe another option out in the Eagles' running back core. LeGarrette Blount remains Philly's lead back, with Darren Sproles and Wendell Smallwood as change-of-pace runners. Undrafted rookie Corey Clement could also see an uptick in opportunities with Pumphrey sidelined. Also, cornerback Ronald Darby ankle has been ruled out for Sunday's game versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Safety Corey Graham hamstring is questionable. Here are other injuries worth tracking on Friday. 1. New York Giants wide receiver Odell Beckham ankle, offensive lineman DJ Fluker leg and linebacker BJ Goodson leg are all questionable to play versus Detroit, while linebacker Keenan Robinson concussion will sit out. Right tackle Bobby Hart ankle was not listed on the injury report and fully participated in Saturday's walkthrough. 2. Seattle Seahawks cornerback Richard Sherman hamstring is listed as questionable for Sunday's game versus the San Francisco 49ers. Coach Pete Carroll told reporters that Sherman practiced on Friday but held be a game-time decision. 3. Minnesota Vikings linebacker Anthony Barr hamstring, quarterback Sam Bradford knee and cornerback Xavier Rhodes hip are questionable for Sunday against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Vikings coach Mike Zimmer said he anticipates Bradford playing. 4. New England Patriots linebacker Donta Hightower knee, wideout Danny Amendola concussion knee and Matthew Slater hamstring have all been ruled out for Sunday's game against the New Orleans Saints. Safety Devin McCourty groin and safety Nate Ebner shoulder are listed as questionable. 5. Cleveland Browns rookie Myles Garrett ankle will miss his second consecutive game. 6. Dallas Cowboys cornerback Byron Jones has a groin injury and was limited in practice. Cornerback Orlando Scandrick hand has been ruled out for Sunday's tilt with the Denver Broncos. 7. Denver Broncos coach Vance Joseph said defensive lineman Jared Crickback needs surgery to fix a disc in his back. Broncos guard Ronald Leary concussion and safety Darian Stewart groin are questionable for their game against the Cowboys. Running back Devontae Booker wrist, cornerback Brendan Langley knee and quarterback Paxton Lynch shoulder have been ruled out. 8. The Jacksonville Jaguars say cornerback Jalen Ramsey ankle is questionable for Sunday's game versus the Tennessee Titans. 9. Buffalo Bills defensive tackle Gerald Worthy concussion didn't practice Friday and has been ruled out. Running back LeSean McCoy had a scheduled rest day and is dealing with a sore groin. Bills coach Sean McDermott said McCoy's issue is nothing serious. 10. Redskins receiver Josh Doctson hamstring is questionable for their game against the Rams, coach Jay Gruden said. 11. Colts coach Chuck Pagano told reporters center Ryan Kelly foot, corner Vontae Davis groin and safety Darius Butler hamstring will all sit out against the Cardinals. 12. Pittsburgh Steelers tight end Vance McDonald back and defensive end Stephon Tuitt biceps are questionable for Sunday's tilt against the Minnesota Vikings. 13. An MRI for Houston Texans cornerback Jonathan Joseph, who exited Thursday night's game with a shoulder injury, revealed he didn't suffer a major injury, NFL Network insider Ian Rapoport reports. Cornerback Kevin Johnson is out 4 to 6 weeks with an MCL sprain, a source informed Rapoport. 14. Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Michael Campanaro ankle and linebacker Tim Williams illness are questionable for Sunday's game versus the Cleveland Browns. 15. Los Angeles Rams coach Sean McVay says cornerback Kayvon Webster shoulder was limited in practice Friday and is questionable for Sunday's game with the Washington Redskins. 16. Arizona Cardinals coach Bruce Arians announced wide receiver John Brown quad, offensive guard Micah Iupati triceps and left tackle DJ Humphries knee have been ruled out for Sunday's game versus the Indianapolis Colts. Linebacker Deone Buchanan ankle is listed as doubtful. 17. The Los Angeles Chargers have ruled out cornerback Jason Verrett knee, Rayshawn Jenkins concussion shoulder and wide receiver Mike Williams back, though Friday was the first time Williams was even a limited participant in practice. Defensive end Jeremiah Ateochu, wide receiver Dotrell Inman and tight end Sean McGrath are all questionable for Sunday's game versus the Dolphins. 18. Miami Dolphins wideout Jarvis Landry knee is questionable and linebacker Rey Maualuga hamstring is ruled out versus the Chargers. 19. The Green Bay Packers listed offensive tackle David Bakhtiari hamstring, offensive tackle Brian Bulaga ankle illness and defensive tackle Mike Daniels hip as questionable for Sunday's game with the Atlanta Falcons. Linebacker Ahmad Brooks concussion is doubtful. 20. Atlanta Falcons running back Brian Hill ankle is listed as questionable versus the Packers. 21. Kansas City Chiefs safety Ron Parker ankle is listed as questionable and linebacker Reggie Ragland knee is listed as doubtful for Sunday's game against the Eagles. 22. Tampa Bay Buccaneers linebacker Devontae Bond knee has been ruled out for Sunday's game against the Bears. Lineman Evan Smith illness and linebacker Quan Alexander illness are both listed as questionable. 23. Chicago Bears running back Benny Cunningham ankle is listed as doubtful versus the Buccaneers. Cornerback Prince Amukamara ankle, linebacker Leonard Floyd back, running back Jordan Howard shoulder, guard Kyle Long ankle and wideout Marcus Wheaton finger are all listed as questionable. 24. The San Francisco 49ers have ruled out linebacker Reuben Foster ankle for Sunday's game against the Seattle Seahawks. Safety Jimmy Ward hamstring is listed as questionable. 25. Detroit Lions defensive end Ezekiel Ansah was limited during Friday's practice. 26. Oakland Raiders cornerback Sean Smith neck is listed as questionable for Sunday's game against the New York Jets. 27. New York Jets linebacker Bruce Carter ankle, center John Otton Harrison concussion, tight end Jordan Leggett knee and safety Rantez Miles I have all been ruled out for Sunday's game against the Raiders.